So sweet, huh? Xbox has another showcase. Hey, it at Xbox. Let's go. Xbox needs to stop apologizing for its existence? Huh? I gotta read that article. See what's going on there. And last but not least, someone got shot down on Twitter, especially by Jason Ronald.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab coming, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies training people, worders skin. All recent gaming, go rates and pay top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Chat. I'm sorry, chat, but today has been one hell of a crazy day because I had to take the car to maintenance and I had to come walking for like 10 minutes from where I left the car. And so almost 15 minutes I think it was. So it took me a while to come here to be here live with y'all. I'm sorry, chat, but hey, I try to do my best. But the place opened at 8:30 and traffic plus you know how it is. But either way though, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you are beautiful and awesome. Ha ha! Tuesday, yo, chat. Xbox ain't fucking around. I mean, we talked about the Stein tweet. We talked about the Asher Sharma tweet. We talked about several times, that was out there, Xbox going out there shutting down shit. But man, oh man, chat, something beautiful happened. Something beautiful happened. I'm so happy it happened to him, especially since he made a video about me. Without even asking me permission or nothing, or not even tagging me because, he doesn't have the cojones to tag me. But hey, no problem. Go for it. I mean, I don't mind it. It's good content for me. But hey, I'm just here laughing that you got shut down. You got shut down by Xbox. And of course, you tried to move the damn goalposts and you look stupid by doing it. Oh man, it's so beautiful seeing this. But really quick, before we start everything and start talking and yapping and doing everything we do every single morning of this show, let me say what's up because I see a lot of beautiful things happening out there. All right. Let's see. We have over here Chio Walker saying good morning. What's up, Chio? How you doing, my bro? How you doing, Chio? Chio, you want to laugh at something? Guess who saw that first last night? Because, I was making a show, getting it ready for you guys and everything. I was out there and I saw this. I was like, ooh, interesting. So I sent it to Joey. I sent it to my guys on the XBI podcast. I sent it to New Legal and said, hey, look what's going on here. Someone got shut down out here. Adidas 20 member for 20 months, man. Adidas, you've been a member for 20 months, man. That is awesome, my friend. That is awesome. Adidas, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Once I figure out this whole code thing, because, I'm starting to, figure out some things with this thing, I'm going to start doing giveaways, and for the person who has like the longest membership, I got to give them something nice back, Heck, you guys give me so much over here that seriously, I got to give you all something back, and I'm starting to learn my way around the code, so maybe by next month or something, I'm gonna start doing giveaways on the channel. So let's see how things go, because I'm trying to learn how to do all this stuff when it comes out to the codes. Because since these guys did the VPN thing, I had to stop. But then someone told me, no, you can do worldwide codes. I was like, really? So I'm starting to figure how that works. And once I get that down, chat, I'm gonna start doing that, baby. Let's go. Why so serious? Hello, hello, hello. Apex NYC. Good morning to you, sir. Sanchez Martinez Gaming. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lamont Davis. What's up, man? How you doing? What's cooking? Ah, man, Pickles. Hello, 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 Pickles. What's up, Eric? Eric. What's up, Eric? How you doing? You babe. Hello, man. Chat. I'm just happy you guys are here, because now let's start off the show. Let's see what's going around. Imagine Louis rides around the city like Donkey Kong Mario Kart. Damn. Damn. You see, chat? This is what I gotta deal with. I mean, chat, they don't even let me sit down here. They're already picking on me, man. Why? Why y'all pick on me? Man, that Louis drive one of those Turk cars things around the city. Damn. Damn, that's mean, though. Damn. That is just ferocious. I currently bash PlayStation for the age verification thing, because Xbox did the same thing in the UK just a few months ago. It's more UK being the UK. Ooh, but no, you baby. The thing is, now they're making it worldwide, baby. They're making it worldwide. That's the problem PlayStation is doing. But hey, we ain't here to talk about no damn age verification thing, even though it's bad though. But you know how it is though. Chat. Let's start off with the news, because we got a couple things. But let's tackle down the whole ID showcase over here really quick. And moving on up to the famous shutdown that happened on Twitter. Why am I laughing about it? Because, hey, I'm glad someone finally shut his mouth up. Damn. All this guy does is write this long-ass GPT chats for nothing. Oh, Lord, I'm just happy he got shut down. But either way, though, let's read about this. It says here, Microsoft has hosted a new id at Xbox showcase and promises a surprise. Oh, before that, though, real quick, because, you know, yes, I forgot to read Adidas $2 super chat. He says Xbox need to leave IGN alone. Man, Adidas, I wish they did that. 100%, I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there. But here's the thing, though. Something probably is happening over there. We just don't know what is cooking. But let's see. I hope and I pray. I hope and I pray that it's to change the mindset over there. Because really, if they don't change the mindset, then you're 100% correct. They should leave and get away from those MFers. Because at the end of the day, they are too damn negative. My God. So, let's read about this id at Xbox announcement. The pace of news streams and digital events have been incredible intense in the months since the new year. 100%. I mean, I gotta say though, when it comes to this year, Xbox has been boom, 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 boom. On events, on everything has been beautiful. I gotta say though. And this week will be no exception. Microsoft has announced it's time for another round of the id at Xbox Showcase, an event dedicated to indie developers. These showcases often highlight very interesting games, with many titles going on to become best-selling hits. During the last one, 6 months ago, we saw Mouse PI for Hire, The Invisible Versus, and Vampire Survivors, just to name a few. Even in advance, this event looks promising and will promise a closer look at Aphelium, Mistful Hunter, Solo Leaving a Rise Override, There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. We've also read there will be a surprise. Uh-oh. What could that surprise be? Chat. No excuses, Louis. You say you have a girlfriend. Yeah. I gotta say it because that's Big B Money saying I got a girlfriend. There'll be a surprise, but we can only speculate as to what it might be. The id at Xbox Showcase kicks off on April 23rd at 5 p.m. BST, 6 p.m. CST, which will probably be around 1 p.m. EST. I hope so. And I hope that the surprise, man, of course, is actually a game from PlayStation, because that could be Spider-Man. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. Adding it at Xbox. I mean, if it does, I'll be like, whoa. But no. And no, I'm not port bagging, as they say. I just like to throw that out there to piss you all off. The fanboys who are watching the show. But yeah, what I'm saying is, it could be like a very special ending again that could be surprise, or it could be like a Diablo update. I mean, who knows? Who knows? All I know is we're gonna be here, we're gonna watch it, and we are going to enjoy it. And I agree with you guys. They should stay away from IGN. Seriously, I'm tired of IGN. I mean, I don't like IGN myself. Those guys have a bad to system rating. My God, it's terrible. I mean, Mouse PI gave it a 6. Replaced the whole AI adventure thing. Really, IGN? Seriously? But all right. Now you know what's at IGN offices because they all. Oh God, you. You damn. Hi to him. What's up, Sid Lord? Good morning, Sid Lord, man. Sid Lord, we're here to gossip today. We got so much to talk about, and so happy, you know. I was so happy with what happened out there, man. I was so happy I saw that last night. I was like, ooh-wee. Xbox ain't fucking around no more, chat. Xbox ain't fucking around no more. No joke. They ain't fucking around. Oh, man. How you doing, Sid Lord? What's up, man? Good morning. Harry Balsack, what's up, what's up, what's up? I can't get excited for cartoony indie games. Really? I mean, here's the thing, though. If we go to back in the day, though, that's what we kind of played, though. We played some cartoony-ass games. I remember Wolfenstein the way it was. Man, that was cartoony as hell. But it was fun, though. Ooh, that game was so much fun. And Doom, that's what I say every time I see Doom. I go, man, it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Baby, let's go. All right. Let's see, though. McFig, hello. How you doing, McFig? McFig. What's up, what's up, what's up? So, yeah, chat, I mean, I agree with you, the whole, you know, sticking with the IGN thing. They should stay away from it 100%. But, I mean, they have Forza being over there, yeah. Oh, man. Bro Boy, take charge, man. There you go, Bro Boy. Yes, we were going to talk about it because guess what, Bro Boy? I saw it last night. At 12:10 p.m. Eastern, I saw that tweet. I sent it to Joey. I sent it to the Xback Cast. I sent it to Lou Legal. They saw that. They were all laughing. Yes, I did see that. I did see that, Harry, but we will talk about that tomorrow. Yes, I did see that news. Yes, yes. But for today, though, like I said, we're going to attack a couple things, you know, that I saw out there because it's an article that was written by Jez. And I want to read about it and what's going on because I was like, what? Stop apologizing for his existence. I'm trying to understand what he means by that. And let's see what he says, though. I mean, I want to find out what he says, you know, if we can agree on some of his opinions. If not, we will debate it right here. And after that, Bro Boy, I promise you, Bro Boy, I promise you, we will talk about the nib tweet. Because that is interesting. And, hey, Bro Boy, did you see how I moved the goalpost already? You gotta love when that happens, though. You gotta love when that happens. But yeah, chat, you gotta showcase this Thursday, and we'll be here to see it. Even though they will talk a lot, though, but it's okay, though. I mean, when usually there's at Xbox, there's a lot of conversations, you know, happening behind, you know, on the scene and everything, and so it usually takes like an hour or so. I just hope they just show you a lot of trailers like they did with the last one, which was pretty good, I gotta say, though. I think the last one was pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. So, moving on up to this, my friends. This one caught my eye yesterday, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna read it here live to see what is going on, to see what if I can what kind of stuff I'm gonna agree with, and let's see what's going on though with this. But it's interesting that this article got posted, especially since it seems like they ain't hiding no more, but all right. Because I mean, look at Jay Ronham. He came out and said, to all this misinformation out there. But hey, let's read what it says, my friends. Yep. All right. It's time for Xbox to stop apologizing for its existence. Uh-oh. What does he mean by that? You bet you will. Just stick around. You will. You will. It's time. Hey, bro, boy, do me a favor. Send me the tweet, put it on Discord, so that way I don't have to go search for it and look for that dude's name. Just send it for me real quick so I can have it in Discord, because I have it on my cell phone, though. I have the Ronald tweet. So it says right here, it's time for Xbox to stop apologizing for its existence. If there's one thing I think Xbox should change on the new CEO as a Sharma, it's in how Xbox presents itself to the public. Xbox needs to stop hiding. Okay. Xbox is changing under new CEO Asher Sharma, but it's still very early days yet. Exactly, proven point. I mean, if this was like a year later, I would agree with you for the whole apologizing for its existence, but all right, still early days, but all right. Microsoft Asher Sharma took over from Phil Spencer a few weeks ago. Which one? The layoffs or the SmackDown? The SmackDown, my friend. Send me the SmackDown. Wait, there's a layoff thing? Did he get misquoted again for the layoffs? Don't tell me he got... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Don't tell me he got shut down twice because of the layoffs. Don't tell me that. Oh, Lord, this is just getting better and better. Man, today's a beautiful day. I mean, you know what? I'm going to go play the lotto. No joke. I will go play the lotto today. I probably won it this Wednesday, though. It's been beautiful. Seriously, it's in my heart. It's telling me go play the lotto. So today I will play the lotto, chat. If I win the lotto, chat. Oh, man. Oh, baby. I don't know what we would do, but we're going to have some fun. A few weeks ago, all right, you already seen a flurry of changes to the Xbox banner, and there are more to come based on what I'm hearing, but the story just for another day. Thanks for that, sir. In the short term, we've seen a flurry of rapid-fire feature updates to the Xbox Series X and S after months of virtual radio silence. We've seen Asher Sharma respond to fans' concerns publicly about the lack of Xbox exclusive games, as well as the price of Game Pass Ultimate. Sharma said she wants Xbox to return to its renegade spirit and put its community at the core of what it does. It reflects wider change at Microsoft as of late. Both Xbox and Windows are enjoying a renewed focus on user feedback. Of course, because, burning up the entire data center trying to find out how to argue with Ronald. Bro, he came back with a comeback. But that comeback was so dumb. My God. I mean, bro, take the hit. It's okay. You're trying to misspread information. And that's what you get. You need to shut the hell up. But hey, I'm just glad NIMGBT got shut down. No joke. I'm telling you, it's so funny, though. We're going to read about that. All right, let's see, though. Where was I? Lost my train of thought, though. User feedback, of course, because, and both reduce margin pressures from the top down. Because, of course, what Nadella was doing out there was insane. Nadella, you're trying to force that AI, and that stock dropped down to 370, and now you're trying to bring that up because, hey, if it goes lower, you know what's going to happen to you, Nadella. Na, 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 na. Hey, goodbye. That's what's going to happen if you keep bringing that stock down. Yes, I have money invested in MS. I was literally thinking about pulling out until this thing came out. No joke, but all right, let's keep going. We heard last year that Microsoft's Bing counters were trying to encourage Xbox to speak 30% profit margin, which is a thoroughly insane idea and unprecedented in gaming platform history. In any case, those times are now over, as the event evidently didn't work. Xbox hovers a free fall decline. Player growth is stagnant and revenue growth is down too. It's thanks to a large part of the underperforming Call of Duty, but also CFO Amy Hood's absurd austerity measures. I know what happened there. Oh, I had to send you the Jason Ronald. Okay, no problem. I got you, bro. Oh, he blocked you? Aww. Bro, boy, send him his flowers. You need to send him his flowers, because, man, he in a funeral right now. He getting buried. Yes, we do, right, Apex? We do, sir, we do. I mean, literally, we were about to pull out. No joke. And let me see, though. All right, so you're saying here due to Call of Duty, though. But look, I always say the only thing that Xbox is missing 100% is not all these games because they're doing great with games. They have been doing a blast with all this stuff. It's just called marketing though. But alright, let's keep on reading. Xbox is facing many issues from various directions, but there's only one thing that I should think define Xbox new era and renegades for it. It's this. Xbox should stop hiding in the shadows and should certainly stop apologizing for its existence. Alright, trying to understand what you mean by that. I was watching the Red Bull Age of Empires Wololo event recently, which in a way showcased a big Microsoft success story. Age of Empires is one of Microsoft's longest lived and most legendary. I got a phone call here. Hold on, chat. Let's see who's calling me. I don't know who that is. So I'll call him in a bit. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. Microsoft's longest lived but most legendary home growth franchises, sitting up there with the likes of Halo, Flight Simulator, Forza, and even Microsoft Solitaire itself. It has been a staple for decades, and under Xbox Phil Spencer, the RTS is enjoying a renaissance of biblical proportions. The Age of Empires Red Bull Esports event was a huge success. It had a live orchestra, period costumes, hundreds of thousands of viewers, and hundreds in attendance, but I couldn't help notice Microsoft was basically nowhere to be seen. Oh. There was no Xbox branding at the event whatsoever, no presence or mention, and as far as I could tell, no involvement from Microsoft here. Okay, now I'm starting to see your point though. It was Red Bull events. At the end of the day, for sure, and Age of Empires continued to run in its largest part down its passionate community, but I would argue it's undeniably successful success story for the Xbox regiment under Phil Spencer too. A previous studio head, Shannon Loftus, another Microsoft veteran, Microsoft didn't have to revive Age of Empires and resume work on it. Patching, balancing out new expansions and content, RTS as genre is certainly not as hot as extraction shooters or battle royales, or whatsoever other service games exist. But the world's Edge and Xbox cooked here. Don't they deserve to celebrate in that all success at all? 100%. You know, that I agree with you right there. It was a small example in wider issue that many Xbox community members have identified in recent years, and it can be found in things like this. This is an Xbox campaign. This is an Xbox. Inexplicably downplayed Microsoft's own Xbox console, however, and advertised competitor products instead. The Samsung Galaxy Fold was described as an Xbox, for example, in a huge campaign, and I saw on billboards in major train stations. And all that is sensical. Why is Microsoft planning to advertise not only a competing hardware product, but a competing operating system from Google and wholesale computing paradigm? Wow. Interesting. Apparently, Asher Summer agreed and pretty definitely killed the This is an Xbox campaign a little while ago. The trend of advertising competing products continued recently with the latest rounds of Xbox Showcase events, where Microsoft advertised competing platforms in addition to Xbox. Microsoft paid for and put together a showcase of Metro 2039 recently, and at the end was keen to inform viewers that the game is available not only to Xbox Series X, S, but also PlayStation 5, Steam, Epic Games, and also Samsung Smart Fridge, probably. That's a good one, though. I gotta give him props on that one, though. Conversely, the Metro 2039 player on the PlayStation YouTube retailer makes no mention of Xbox whatsoever. Wow. As you might expect, and who in their right mind will blame them? They're literally in competition. Alright, I see your point now. And you know what? To be honest though, good you brought it up. I'm happy you did then, because you know, I was trying to understand what did you mean by this, but good you guys did. Good you're writing about it though. I'm glad you guys are writing about this. That's good, because you know, this is something that they should definitely read and start taking notice of, because a lot of people out there are saying, hey, take the PS5 away. Like, listen, I don't mind it being there. I don't care for it, because at the end of the day, it's much more easier instead of me busting my butt going to the internet to see where the game lands, right? It's much more simpler seeing it on the showcase, but when it comes to competition, you're 100% correct. Xbox Forever here is certainly nice, and in a perfect world, it's great to inform the viewer of where they can access the content, but it's also not really a nice world we live in. Xbox operates in a competitive world where competing platforms actively want to kill the Xbox and leave its customers with decades of orphan content locked to a dead store. 100%. That source is media. Yep. Microsoft has been keen to impress the immediacy of the challenges it is facing in gaming in various interviews, whether it's blaming the unprecedented generational shift away from traditional gaming experience toward memeable content on platforms like Roblox. I did the infinite scrolling platforms like TikTok or the macroeconomic challenges. Microsoft should perhaps first look inward at how it's showing up in a credible competitive landscape before placing the blame externally, which is called marketing. I mean, Jez, you would have summed all this up with marketing and that's it. I would have agreed 100% more right there. Xbox has been behaving like a company that is on the outs and has behaved like a company that isn't interested in competition. Instead of accepting blame for downward trends in its business, it has shrugged them off. It is what it is and declined the fight. And if you want fight for your customers, why should customers invest in your product? 100% there too. Illuminati says, having an argument with the pony who thinks Starfield is boring and weak. I told him the game can be both boring and top seller on both Xbox and PlayStation. Morons, man. I mean, Illuminati. Listen, let me tell you something. This is my point of view, and I'm going to throw this out there. And sorry to you guys who love the Horizon game, but I got to speak the truth. If they play Horizon, they cannot say that Starfield is boring. I'm sorry. They just can't. I mean, if they played Horizon, they finished Horizon, Forbidden West, or Zero Dawn, or whatever it is. I just keep forgetting. They cannot tell me that Starfield is boring because I finished Starfield. I did. Starfield is a lot of fun. Now the main missions are right. It's okay. But I love from Starfield all the side missions. And let me tell you something, they were fantastic. The exploring is fun. That game is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But hey, if they say it's boring, then let them say all that shit. They play Horizon, man. There's nothing much more boring than Horizon. And that's a personal take from Lou. I'm not saying the game is bad. I just found it super boring. And it's, yeah, for me, it's just that. The problem facing Xbox are numerous and complex, but also by no means exclusive to it. Roblox, TikTok have stagnated players across all platforms to some degree. But instead of giving up, they should play. The play should be to figure out what makes those experiences preferable and offer something better. This is an Xbox really underpinned and visible let's give up mentality to me. It didn't advertise any product or service from what I could tell. It didn't explain why your Samsung smart toaster is an Xbox. The marketing spend could have gone into advertising Xbox features that are actually good. There you go. You're bringing up. I will, David. I'll get you. Let me just finish this up. I will. I will, David. No worries. I'm going to catch up with the chat after I'm done with this article. Because this is interesting, though. I'm happy to read this, though, to be honest, though. Because I did not understand what was the meaning of the article until I sat here today and reading through it. It's actually pretty good. That marketing spend could have gone into advertising Xbox features. I agree. They're actually good, like Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Quick resume. Man, hell, a campaign around the fact of Xbox Series S will be the most affordable way to play Grand Theft Auto 6 this year would have been better to spend than whatever that was. Agreed there 100%. In this landscape, this is more diluted and competitive for our attention than ever. Xbox can't go around intentionally projecting an image of abject weaknesses. Where's the Xbox Series X and S in stock and retail presence? Where's the actual Xbox product marketing? Good. Where's regional and global product marketing? Good. Xbox branding would show up on every game they own and every trailer they put out. Xbox accounts, integrations, achievements, and social features should be in every game they own, from Candy Crush on Android to Call of Duty on PlayStation. Xbox should be weaponizing its massive IP investment to compete rather than shrinking away from the crime of acknowledging they even own it. Stop apologetically advertising competing platforms, many of whom actively want to see you exit the industry entirely. On market you literally paid for. Xbox actively promoted Google's Android, Microsoft corporate arch nemesis is just crazy to me. You bought all this stuff, use it 100%. I agree with you there. There you go. Finally, man, I gotta say though, chat, finally an article that was on the dot, because I know a lot of people talk about the exclusive. I know a lot of people talk about the Game Pass, but shit, where is the biggest conversation that we need out there? And that's the thing we need, and we need to see is that box being marketed like insane. Let's go. I'm happy this got brought up finally. Damn. Chat, how long did it take them to talk about this? Holy shit. But all right. It's early days, of course, and hey, maybe none of this is enough to steam It's time they bleed off to the Roblox team and other greener pastures. I simplified a lot of the issues here for brevity too, but Xbox was the OG greener pasture for a long time. It's time to fight the downward trends instead of simply lying down and accepting them. 100% agree with you. Let's go. It's time, chat. Like I say, instead of the walk, what is it? Talk the talk or walk the walk? What is it? It's time to wait. Instead of talk the talk, it's time to walk the walk, baby. Let's go. Let's put more action out there. That's what we need, my friends. We need to see Xbox in action. Let's go. I mean, I'm happy all this stuff got brought up. I mean, I was ready to go on a debate on this. But hey, he's 100% right. Where is this? For all these features. Use Call of Duty to your advantage. I mean, I agree 100% with that. Use it. I don't know why they still have not used it. I mean, PlayStation took all these years, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're going to talk about that Illuminati right now. I know you guys are hyped up for that. We're going to talk about it because, hey, there's no one that's more hyped up to talk about it than Lou. You know why I'm happy to talk about it? Because, hey, he did a video about me out there. I saw it. Nib. But, Nib, let me tell you something. If I'm going to go out there and slander someone, I will tag him. I ain't scared. I don't need to be doing videos like that and trying to like, hey, I'm so cool. I did a video about you. Tag them. Have the balls, my friend. Oh, sorry, you don't have that. My bad. But either way, though, let's keep going. You don't have cojones, as we say here in Dominican Republic. Yeah, but all right, let's keep going, chap. Like I was saying, though, good article, Jess. I'm glad you guys, finally sat down and actually wrote something that's actually telling, hey, Microsoft, you all need to focus on this. We need this to happen because look, I know people bring up the exclusives, right? I know all that stuff is important, but we can have all the exclusives in the world. We can have the best service like we do right now. We have the best service in the fucking world right now, and that is Game Pass. The best one out there, 100%. Out of all the services I've seen, it's one of the best ones out there, but people need to know about this. They do. And I'm glad that that they're bringing this conversation on so Microsoft can actually sit down, see this article and say, you know what? He's right. We need to change the ways we do things over here. I mean, they killed the Xbox marketing app. This is an Xbox marketing campaign. But we need to change this and we need to push our box. We need to go out there and talk more about this. We need to go out there and push the box so people can go ahead and start buying this box. And from this box, of course, you got your options. Show the options, but begin with the box. Always begin with the box. Because that's where everything right now that we enjoy was born from. You got to give it its props. You got to put it in a high-ass altar. This has got to be first, and then everything else comes second. That's what y'all got to do. I don't know if you agree with me, chat, but hey, it was pretty good, though. So let's see what chat is saying now. That's going to be so fun. Oh, man. Oh, man. I want to hear the name Jason Ronald thing I never heard of. We're going to go into that right now. Which one? The layouts or the SmackDown? I'll put both in there. All right. Nim burning up the entire AI data center trying to find out how to argue with Ronald. There's no way he's going to have a way to fight Ronald. It's just dumb. I mean, Ronald is a genius when it comes down to these machines, though. Oh, Lord. David Cohen, good morning. What's up, David? I'm going to read your comment now. Nadella's job is to make the company profitable and never been more profitable. And they've never been more profitable. Yeah, you may, but the thing is, when the stock starts dropping down, right? Like it did, I mean, let me see. I think it was at 450 or 440. I don't remember what it was. Or 430. It dropped down to 370. Shit. I mean, those numbers were pretty low. That's not good. And so if you see the numbers drop even more, the investors are going to start knocking and say, hey, we need to switch a CEO now. We need a great CEO in here. Get this MFR out here. You know how they are. These companies do not fuck around. I mean, these investors don't fuck around when it comes down to the cash, though. I mean, look, dude, I was ready to pull out. No joke. I was ready to pull out. I was like, man, I'm about to pull out because seriously, I'm just losing more cash and more cash. It's getting to the rock bottom part where I invested in, and I was ready to pull out. No joke. I mean, it's not fun when you see your money just because here's the thing though, if you buy at 350, right, or 340 during that time, you expect it to go up. You don't want this to go down because once it gets to that number, you're like, okay, I'm ready to pull out. Before I start losing. I've got a large amount invested in mutual funds, which are heavily invested in MS stock. Yeah, that's what we got to cheer for it, though, all the time. Nibbler didn't like that I made a nib-sized post about his hypocrisy. Oh, I remember that. It was all about the Sony lawsuit. He wasn't too happy, though, because he didn't want to bring it up. Before I continue, shout out to the 51 people here on the show. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Did you hear about the upcoming Xbox Game Pass release? Yes, we did. We talked about it yesterday, David. But either way, they'll bring it. What did you see? The way that Asha went on Jason was funny. Laugh out loud. And Armo the Pony. Okay, we read that. Let's keep on going. I agree, leave with Xbox, not Game Pass. But here's the thing, though, sir. You got to leave with both of them because it's part of the product, though. You cannot just talk about one thing. You got to talk about everything. Everything that has to do with the box, you got to talk about it. And Game Pass is not the thing that's killing the box, though. The thing that killed the box is basically the marketing because, you know, you got to throw it out there. Death Ray Tower! How you doing, man? Good morning! What's up, what's up, what's up? David Cohen says, Steam is still a great service, though. Steam has a storefront and it's... And OS is Chef Kiss, 100%. They really have a great store, man. We cannot deny that, man. There's some things you cannot deny out there. And that is Steam having a great store, my friend. You cannot deny that, though. They really had a great job. Vendors aren't making their money off stocks unless they're selling. They make their money on dividends, which they get from the company more profit. I know. But once that shit starts dropping, you got to run, my friend. You got to run. It's not looking pretty, though. Game Pass is better. Anything Sony has done all generations. Shit. And that is the truth. Well, chat, you guys are ready for this? And I want to thank my buddy, well, the bro boy Lewis, of course, for getting this info over here and dropping it right now. Oh yeah, I saw the. Oh, I thought Nib, you know. Seriously, you're gonna compare the PlayStation Premium or whatever it is to Game Pass? Dear Lord, my friend, dear Lord. Look what this man is trying to bring up. Mike, get the hell out of here with that damn store thing. It's not going to work. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is yours takes a while to put games on it, but it's basically the same thing. We're getting games day one. You guys aren't, my friend. So stop bringing it up like, oh, yeah, this is better than this. I mean, listen, if I'm going to take advantage of this, and like I talked about it the other day when the Game Pass price hike, if you're a person who's going to take advantage of Game Pass and paying the 30, you're happy about it, then you're going to be happy with everything that's put up. Even though it's still expensive, though, but you're going to be happy with everything that's been put on there, though. And yeah, good things, though. Game Pass has not been bad, to be honest, since, where is this tweet, though? Because I just see the Jason one. I'm just trying to get the Nib one. That's so funny. I'm still laughing. This is Nib. Block. Poor broke boy, because broke boy called him out. Aw, he doesn't like being called out, though. Poor dude. Poor dude. But it's good, though, he got called out, though. It's good that he did. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me send a message, though. Alright, so let me see if I can find that. Nib, why are you hiding from me, though, Nib? Don't hide, my friend, don't hide, because, I mean, shit, why are you hiding? Stop hiding from me, man. Come to. Where is that Nib to? He's hiding from me, chat. Hold on, I'll find him, my friends, I'll find him, no worries. Alright, I found it, my friends. I found it. Here we go, chat. Here comes the area you guys were waiting for, even though we covered everything, you know? 36 years is way too much money? Okay. I'll put it simple. Think about spending $70 every month and multiply that by 12 and see how much money that is, though. Simple enough. It's simple math, my friends. All you got to do is do the simple math and you get it. Thing is, you all don't know how to add. So, you know, we have to sit here and explain it to y'all. But I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you. Because, man, I just gave you the formula. If you don't want to do it, that's on you. not Lou. All right, so let's go. Last night, my child, last night, wow, the crazy one. Hold on, let me put myself on camera for this one. Well, the crazy one was creating the show, you know, of course, for my chat fans over here, which I love and care about a lot. Really, really, really enjoy being with and having so much fun all the time here, man. It's always fun to have you guys on here, have great conversations. I saw a tweet right around, let me see what the time was. If it was at 12:09, I saw it at 12:10. And I saw this tweet go out there because, of course, we don't listen to what this man has to say because what the heck? Why do we have to listen to what Nib has to say? I mean, Nib is like, let me see. What's the percentage of Nib being correct? I don't think he has a percentage though on him being correct though, because he's always flipping around all this bullshit though. And once he gets called upon, he decides to hide, of course. Or goes out there and tries to move the goalposts, because that's what he does though. Hey, Tito, good morning. But I am happy. I am happy that this man got shut down. But not by Xbox PR. No. I mean, and let me tell you something. This is basically a crap gamer moment. Yep, remember that time when Crack Gamer got slapped by Phil Spencer? Well, Jason Ronald came by and slapped the hell out of Nib GPT. Yes, he did. Oh, man. Steam is not a console. Right. Console. What is a console? Mr. Keeman, good morning. What's up? So, a video game console, I'm just going to read this from Mike Johnson real quick. It's a specialized electronic device designed primarily for playing interactive video games, usually by connecting to a television or monitor. Unlike PCs, they are plug-and-play systems, featuring tailored hardware for high-quality graphics and performance with good games managed by controllers. So, if the Steam machine becomes a plug-and-play, then it's a console. But okay, let's keep on going. We're gonna talk about this because now, like I said, this is just beautiful seeing this. So 13 hours ago, this man, of course, since he found some bad Xbox news out there, because that's what they do, they go in, chat, and this is the sad part, chat. This is what they do. This is what they do, though, chat. They go in, right? They go in and they try to look under helmets. They go in and let's say this is a rock. They lift it up and they're like, oh, this is a rock? I don't see shit under the rock though. Okay. They go in, they grab a shovel, and they try to dig for a hole to see if they can find that information when it comes down to bad news at Xbox. But guess what? Your bad news just got shut down, my friend. And it's sad that you guys had to go to Reddit, had to go to Icon Era, had to go through all this stuff to try to find something. And Mike Johnson, let me tell you, you have a warning out here. You still have not apologized for what you said the other day. So, you know, watch what you say, my friend. So, like I was saying, he was out there digging for something. It says, prominent leaker Kepler L2. Oh, a leaker. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Has sharp an eyebrow razor. In response to someone asking from the Xbox Helix generation console PC chip, he says it won't be sold directly to consumers, but it will be able to buy an Asus MCI Xera Helix machine. Which, of course, he did not understand what it means, because loud and clear, if it says Helix machine, though, it's in the Helix machine. But he tried to misinform the information. Whether he means there will be a third-party Xbox branded machine using the same chip as Helix in addition to Helix itself, or Helix itself will be made by third parties, I'm not sure. Wow. It says here, Helix machine. Wow. But all right. I hope he's not implying will be a third-party made machines like Asus Xbox or Ally X. Alright? Either way, potentially disappointing and or pointing to the machine that may be less custom console specific than the past console releases. And so he got that from NeoJav or Reddit, whatever the fuck it was. They were looking for that bad Xbox just because, hey, you know, let me tell you something, chat. Listen, let me tell you something, it's the truth though. I mean, no joke. Bro, I didn't put myself on camera on here. Look, I've been turning on the candles for you guys for the past couple of months. No joke. I've been turning on the candles for the PlayStation fans because, you know, it's been sad for you all. No joke. I mean, I've been throwing salt. I've been doing all this stuff, throwing rice, prayers, and all this stuff for you guys to at least in these last 4 to 5 months get one fucking good news. And it's not sorrows, and it's not a PlayStation showcase. At least one fucking good news for you all, which you have not gotten nothing. It's not even the console sales, because you know why? It's not the console sales. Shit, you guys have been just having all this bad stuff going on. It's sad. And so, like I said, you go out there misinformed. Nowadays with Xbox, they ain't fucking around, because they will come around and kick you in the butt like this man did. And just Ronald came by and said, Project Helix. Loud and clear. Like I said, this is a Phil Spencer Crack Gamer Moments. Project Helix will be available as a first-party Xbox console. Wow. Man, why y'all fighting in here? Mike, I'm about to boot you out because you're causing disruption, man. If you don't cool down, I'm about to boot you out, man. Seriously. You're not going to cause a distraction, though, because every time, you know what? Fuck it. Moderators, put them in timeout. Because I'm looking at this chat thing. Like I said, Jason Ronald came by and kicked his butt. I am super duper fucking happy that he fucking did this. And like I said, you cause misinformation, get ready. Because Xbox is coming around and kicking you's butt. Yes. Alright. I like this new Xbox attitude. Zapping down hit pieces as soon as they pop up. 100%. I don't know why. I don't know why, you babe. I don't know why. He's mad though. And so, let's read Nib's response to this. Because, hey, like I said, you got your butt kicked at 12:09 a.m. Literally, you got your butt kicked. Clowns get called out, but butt hurt clowns. Exactly. So he comes back with another thing right here because, of course, he had to add something. So he says here, but will the Helix chip will be available to other hardware manufacturers also from my tweet. Whether he means this will be a third-party branded machine using the same chip as Helix in addition to Helix itself, or Helix will be made by third parties, I'm not sure. Oh, wow, you're acting like you don't know? Dang, says Cold Eastwood. Nib got stumped by the full source. Thanks for telling us what we all besides Nib knew. Yes. The fact Shinobi, follow that guy. My respect has gone way down. Why you all listen to Shinobi though? It's so funny how when you read this though. Glad you set the record straight. J Ronald, it gets old 100%. J Hootie. Yo Hootie, I agree with you. I agree with you. Post up, talk that shit. Of course. Klutz, thanks for keeping fanboys grifters in check. Jason, of course, everybody's happy for this. I just wish the Xbox team would take Nintendo's approach where you don't need to answer rumor about upcoming hardware. Drop your project when it's available. Let fans be surprised about your product. Sycamore, here's the thing. We need this. We need them to go out there and shut this shit down. Right then and there, because here's what's funny though, Sycamore. They see this news out there, and all these outlets will start talking. Oh, there's not going to be a Project Helix. Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, shit. Louis, even with the head start, do you think Helix will outsell the PS6 and be honest? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I'll explain to you why, though, in a bit. So, Nib got owned. Yes, he did. Hype for Project Helix? Yes, we are. You have destroyed this fraud, Jason. Good job. Thank God they destroyed him. Like I said, I'm happy he got what he wanted, though, because for years and years on end, all he does is talk BS. That's all he does, talk BS. He does not speak the truth. He talks a lot of bullshit, and then he comes around trying to act like, oh, no. Oh, shoot. Wait, oops. I was looking at the wrong one. Sorry about that, chat. I was looking at the wrong window. But yes, everything I read was from this tweet, though. And of course, out of all people, Man, man, you're about to get it. You're about to get roasted. Where is that? Oh no, it's Alex video. Woo! Oh man, it's gonna be fun though. But Sycamore, like I said. Oh look, Nip, getting ready. Love to see it because you can't read. He says, well, I mean, you say you can't read, but you have a problem with understanding stuff, Nib. You got shut down, Nib. If you did not get the message, you got shut down. You stop saying that people cannot read because literally we read loud and clear what we're trying to throw out there. We ain't stupid. And that's why Jay Ronald took the time to come over here and kick your butt all over the place. That's what happened. Now you look stupid. That's the problem. You saw something in NeoDraft, and because this man said it, you're trying to go out there, trying to get your little Twitter cash or whatever. I don't know if Twitter's paying you, because I think they are, because with all the BS you say, of course, you're probably getting paid, right? Misinform people out there. And, of course, if you do not understand the term that you got shut down, you really got shut down. So take the L, my friend, and get the fuck out of here, because they kick your butt. Gee, I don't believe who to believe, the experienced engineer at Xbox or the rando on X with no qualifications. There you go. Fall populous. Taking L's from Xbox. This is incredibly embarrassing. Laugh my ass off. Gonna enjoy this thread. Newer, we're enjoying it. Center Xbox, happy? Oh, here we go. So it will be available at the first party as a first party box, but not exclusives. Got it. Of course, they have to move that goalpost, baby. That's what they gotta do. They gotta move that goalpost. You guys, and so this is what they say though, and this is good advice. You guys need to get a handle on the leaks, what happened around the Xbox console and platform in general. It's time you guys start using Microsoft legal time and shut down these leakers. They've been damaging the brand and gaming studios for years now without and repercussions. I agree. They should be sued the heck out of it. But I don't know if you can sue people for just talking. I don't know. But they came out and shut them down. And chat, let me tell you something. This is beautiful. Of course, Harry, they're going to say he's still wrong. Of course they are. But let me tell you something. I don't care if they say they're wrong. But you get a tweet from the man himself like that, from Jason, I will shut down my account. I will say, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. Because literally, anything you say from here on out is dead. No joke. No joke. So let me go to this conversation right here. Someone brought up, Louis, I asked because apparently exclusive console sales matter now, but personally I don't think Helix will also sell PS6. I don't think Helix will sell more than the series sold. Well, like, it all depends on what they want to do. Because listen, if Microsoft, first things first, we gotta go through baby steps, right? Baby steps. What I mean by baby steps is like what she's doing right now. She's looking at the business platform and she's seeing, okay, we gotta lower the Game Pass price. We gotta try to find a way to attract the user. We gotta do a couple things. She went out there and hired a marketing team. So like, if they do get the marketing down 100%, if they get the marketing down 100%, they bring a couple of exclusives back, because at the end of the day, exclusives do kind of help in a way, kind of. But we're not back in the early 2000s or 2014s. We're now in a new gen that we just saw. That with exclusives or not, we're seeing something that's been a crazy thing, and that is studio shutdowns, layoffs, and everything that's happening though. So the budget has been insane when it comes down to these games, and basically all of us gamers have expanded. Some of us moved on to PC, like the majority of people who play games right now are playing on PC, right? Majority are, or they either move on to the handheld or they move on to something else, you know, because of course, it's not like how it was before, because we have a problem that is called time, right? Time is of an essence, and that's the problem, because before, like, if you remember how things were, you either, because this is how it was though. Back in the day, you grab a TV, you start flipping through channels. If you did not find something to watch, you started playing games. That was common, right? That's what you used to do to entertain yourself. Nowadays, you just got to log into Netflix, log into Paramount, log into something, and trust me, you will find something to watch, which basically competes with the box though, right? And then you have the movement that you are out. So you have kids, you take them to karate, you take them to soccer, you got all this stuff, you're usually moving around, so you don't have the time to game, right? When it comes to console popularity beats power, exactly, PlayStation is more popular. Yeah, that's true because they have a good marketing team out there. No joke, like you're 100% there. They have a great marketing team, and with that great marketing team, right? They've been kicking butt, and Xbox needs to market itself more. And if she does it correctly, then they can sell the box. Especially the way the box is being built, it's going to be interesting. How far and how are they going to push it? I'm ready for next gen. No joke, I'm ready for it. When next gen comes, I want to see what's going to happen. Now, for this box, though, I don't see that much movement because at the end of the day, with this is an Xbox, with everything that's been going on with the Xbox generation, it has not been real nice, though. But remember, like, one thing, and I said this before, what was the console in 2013 or 2014 that came out that literally killed himself from the market, and then all of a sudden 2017 or 2018 they came out with a box that literally they came back on the market? That was who? And if you don't know who it is, all I gotta do is pick it up. It's this little device that went from being something that only sold 12 million, 13 million to now sold almost 160 million, and that is the Switch. So hey, if Nintendo brought it back, Microsoft can bring it back. That's something I'm not worried about. Now, what I'm worried about is how are they going to bring it back? That's what I'm worried about. But we're going to have to wait and see, like. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. And remember, Nintendo is just a video game company. Of course, they got cartoons, they got merchandise, they got a whole bunch of things. But it's a video game company in general because remember they started as cards and they moved into console. And their console is their seller. Their console is what introduces everyone, kids and everyone, to what they have behind the Switch, which is Mario, Zelda, and all this stuff. And hey, they made a fucking comeback. It was the most impressive comeback I have ever seen in my life because I'll be honest with you, I thought Nintendo was going to go out of hardware. No joke. I thought Nintendo was going to say, hey, we're done with hardware. Fuck this. I'm out. That's what happened with the Wii U. They only sold like 12 million consoles. And that's why they did the thing with the Switch. And look at them now. 160 million. They brought it back. So that's the thing, though. If you want to bring it back, you can bring it back. And that's a prime example they should take in with Nintendo and do it. And do it. That's what they got to do. Hey, Light Goes 45. What's up? Good morning. Let's go see the whole layoff situation because now we have something over here. And I seriously do not understand why they have to bring the whole layoff. But I'm really glad, though, that Microsoft is out there shutting down this stuff. They ain't fucking around no more. So if you're going to say shit, get ready. But here's the catch, Louis. Those Switch games were originally released from the Wii U. I know, Pickles. But you got to give them props, though. Because remember, the Wii U only sold 12 to 14 million, right? 12 to 14 million, was it? And they made a comeback and sold 150 to almost 160 million, though. They really made a comeback, and it was an amazing comeback, though. And I always say this, chat, and it's the truth, though. When you got to give them props, no matter who it is, you got to give them props. And that was props on them for bringing back that console and literally beating the PS2. No joke. They did beat the PS2 until they came out with the fucking numbers. I don't know where they got it from, but you know what I mean, though. For me, they beat it, though. X was going to have to find a way, majority of people, to want a more powerful Helix over having a PS5 waiting for the PS6. How do you think they will do that? I don't know, like, because I'm not behind the marketing team, though. But the problem is that if they don't market, they don't show you what all the things this box has. I mean, we just literally read the Jez Corden article, and he explained his frustration on what Xbox should do. And here's the thing, though. They talk a lot, which is good. I mean, talking a lot is good because it's information for us. But we need to walk, though. Now it's time for them to walk. And so the thing is that Xbox, at the end of the day, they have a challenging thing going on. But listen, like I said, Nintendo had a challenging thing. And look where they are at now. So, yeah. I mean, they can find a way, like. They can find a way. And listen, I'm not worried of that comeback, though, because if they want to do it, they can do it. Now, the question is that I'm worried about is how they're going to do it, though. And if they figure it out and they get it, you know, yeah, it's going to be a fun one, you know? It's going to be a fun conversation for us. All right, let's go see that leak out there that I just saw. And of course, it's from Reddit. So, like always, right? Like always, there's a rumor going around. Here goes another rumor. It says Microsoft announced 50% of layoffs on 5-6 gaming division impacted though. Microsoft to announce 50% of layoffs on 5 to 6 gaming division impacted. Uh-oh. I mean, listen. If true, this or not happens every year, and it's not just Microsoft people who just tend to PlayStation slide on it and slam Microsoft for it. And that's the funny thing, though. I mean, they're going out there talking about this, but the other day, though, I know someone who shut down a couple studios. Yeah, between from Reddit, exactly. I mean, I was like, okay. So, yeah, again, they're spreading rumors because they're trying to get that W. It's sad, though, because they're trying to get that W, which they're, no matter what they do right now, it's going to be hard for them to find. Seriously, chat, no joke. Before, it was literally almost after Showcase. The longest it went, it was almost a month. And then there was a step on the rake. No joke. That was a step on the rake right there. After literally a month, Microsoft stepped on the rake. But it's been how many Showcase now? Boom, 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 boom. And we still have not gotten one? You guys really want that rake? Now remember, you know, listen, if there's layoffs, what can we do? I mean, nowadays, it's not a new conversation for us. It's not. Because literally, we have had layoffs throughout the whole industry. No joke, because everybody trying to make the whole MS thing so big that it's sad. But when PlayStation does it, you talk about it for literally 12 hours and leave. But when it comes to Microsoft, y'all do it for weeks. And bring it on up on articles and talk about the layouts and talk about all this shit. Every article that's been written, literally from even Windows Central last year, majority of them that I read here on the show had the whole Microsoft layout thing. I'm going to say, bro, this was 6 months ago. Bro, this was 4 months ago. I mean, come on, change the subject. Exactly. That's what happens, though. But yeah, like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, let me tell you, like, the only thing I worry about, my friend, is what am I going to play next? That's what I worry about. Let the company handle it. And trust me, the company will get it to where it's right or where it has to go. Now, if they do it wrong, like, no worries. I will be here to slander it. Because I don't shut up about it. I don't. If I got to say the truth, I'll say it. I don't care. Because, look, no matter, that's how you show love. Sometimes you got to show tough love. Now, will I go out there and sell myself? Never. Never do that. No. Ponies want Xbox to do better, but at the same time, that makes no sense because they got nothing else to talk about it. Easy, it's the Helix. Louis, it said that Xbox News has become a big business in the media market. It's true, though. It's become big news, though. No joke. How do we know this? Because, you know, the controller guy out there who buys the controller, literally, who buys his controller and sells his PS5 to his girlfriends, every time he puts the Xbox is dead, he gets tons of views. But lately, he hasn't had any Xbox is dead videos out there, I think. So nobody has talked about it in here. Portable gaming devices have become powerful enough to play games on Lenovo Legion Go, Steam Deck, and ROG Ally X are those powerful handheld gaming devices. PS Portal doesn't stand a chance. The thing is, though, David, handhelds have become popular, and that's thanks to Nintendo. Nintendo has made this stuff really popular with the Nintendo Switch. These companies want to go out there and take down a Nintendo with this, which is cool. I love the competition. So handhelds have become a trend because literally, no joke, we all take trains, we all take, we all go outside, we all go to kids' games and all this stuff, and literally there has to be at least or one or two people on there, or a kid or something with a Nintendo device in his hand or a tablet. So yeah, it's interesting to see that though. It's interesting to see how handhelds have grown, and that's why these companies are rushing as fast as they can to try to grab this. No joke. They are. They're trying to rush it. No joke. They're trying to because, listen, Nintendo Switch, how much it sold? Almost 260 million. No joke. Yes, they have been, Yubei. But, Yubei, remember one thing. This became expensive, and people buy it, my friend. People buy it. I buy it a lot, too. So yeah, that's the thing though. But this cell phones have become expensive. People buy it too. So you know, be honest though. If you're on the go and you're busy, you're gonna use it because that's what I say though. If you're on the go all the time and you think you need this, then go ahead and pick it up. I mean, you're gonna use it. Buy it. And just remember, it's 1K, but hey, you're gonna use it. Oh man. But chat, like I said, Xbox ain't fucking around anymore. They're not. I mean, bro, you better know what you're going to put out there. You better know what you're going to say out there because these days, though, they ain't fucking around. Even Stein came around and kicked your butt. And kicked your butts. No joke. Stein came around and kicked some people's butt out there. We seen them go out there and even call out, what is this bullshit? And they even took down the post on what they said, though. And this is what we need. And also, I'm happy that the guys who worked on Replace literally came out and said to IGN, hey, this is not what it means, this means this, because they had to correct what IGN said because a lot of people thought this was an AI game. So watching that, ooh. People that drop 1K on the phone is building payment monthly. There's one difference here. Oh, I know, Yubei, I know that's the difference, though. I know it is. But Yubei, either way, though, they're paying $1,000 for it. They're paying $1,000 for it. Like, even though you say that you got plans, though, because, of course, plans are nice, though, but you're still paying $1,000 for it, Yubei. You're still paying for it. That's crazy. Because when you look at it, yeah, I'm paying all this money, though. But, yeah, Mr. Kima, 100%, my friend. Negative news is what sells, though. Sad but true. And that's why, we're talking about the negative news on how, which is positive for us, because it's negative for him, because right now, he probably crying. He trying to move that goalpost because, man, oh man, he got shut down so bad by Jay Rona himself, and that was Nib GPT. Man, Nib, retired, my friend. Get out. Retired. Go away. Because, man, that was... I mean, yo, I saw that last night, and I was literally, laughed, chat. I was laughing for an hour, no joke. I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. I was like, oh shit! Great stuff, my friend. Great stuff, right there. Great stuff. I mean, of course. Watching you get shut down, why am I happy about it? Hey, you did a video on me, my friend. You did a video on me, but at least I have to go in as the tag me if you're going to do a video on me. Shit. I'm just happy you got your butt kicked out there. For misinforming people all over the place. Woo! Chat. Beautiful day today, 100%. But it's like I always say, at the end of the day, though, remember what I used to say? Wait for the company to confirm. And it usually took a while. Now, it's not taking a while now. Now they're coming by so fast and telling you stuff that it ain't fun no more. Because before, like I told you guys, they said something, right? And there was a rumor out there. It just went on and went on and went on in like a week or two. They'll acknowledge it or not. Things went by and all this stuff, but damn. Now, it's quick. So watch out. Y'all remember when I said that Xbox needs the Wendy's dude out here? They don't need it anymore. They don't need it anymore. For me, they don't. Because now they're doing what the Wendy's dude does. And that's go out there and shut down shit. Good for them. I'm happy. Good job, Xbox. You guys are kicking ass. Happy to see that. Happy that PR is working. Happy that Jay Ronald went out there and shut this shit down. Of course, because you know this was going to become a trend today in the morning, though. They were going to go out there and say this, and of course, it was going to shake up a little bit the people out there. And I'm happy that they went out there and shut it down. Jason the Wizard Ronald, exactly. Super happy they did. And this is what I want to see, chat. This is the stuff I want to see. I always said that Xbox needs to be spicy. They need to stop this kumbaya shit. Because seriously, when you go out here and you look at these guys, how many of them are there? How many are there fanboys? Right? These are fanboys that misinform and get other fanboys to talk crap. And the other fanboys talk crap. And the crap keeps on going until it gets to a point where media publishes it and it talks more crap. It does. Personally, it does. And when people who do not follow the fanboy shit see these media sites, they're like, oh shit, you know, it's even more dead than ever. Then why should I pick it up? So yeah, I'm happy you guys are shutting this crap down because this misinformation really damages you a lot. It does. The agenda. Shit on Xbox any moment they can. The tides are slowly turning though in Xbox's favor and work of bearing fruit. Watch out. Exactly. And that's the stuff we want to see out here. We want to see Xbox kick ass. We want that 100%. Especially since PC handles offer great performance and that once is affordable to game, but the recent brand price made things difficult. Also looks like Asha's doing great as CEO of Xbox. Yeah, she is doing great as of now. We gotta say as of now, because you know, no matter what, of course, chat, of course, there will be a step on the brake. I don't know how big it will be. I don't know how bad it will be. I hope we don't get that step on the brake for the longest time though. But, you know, companies have the step on the brake all the time. We see that happen. The funny thing is that for PlayStation, it's been going on for 4 months. It's been going on for 4 months, chat. And it has not stopped. Hey. Oh, man. That was so funny. Like I said, though, I'm happy to read this. And everybody's cheering, and that's the thing I want to see. You see? Someone said, Jason out here putting these fake news to bed. Why is it always Xbox that needs to come out and stop this fake news, these fake rumors? I'll explain to you right, Robo Gamer. The thing is, Xbox doesn't have any allies out here. And if you did not figure out, there is an Xbox tax out there. And I do not care what these big guys out there say that they were trying to shove it to us, saying that there was not an Xbox tax. When we know and saw it, and I've been talking about it for a while. Kind of funny though, we still have not done the Starfield receipts either because these guys have not, all of them have not reviewed. So let me see if finally is there so we can tackle that down sometime later. Because that's the thing though, right? They went into hiding from Lou. Why did you guys hide from Lou? Don't hide from Lou. Come on. We're now, oh, it was 12, now we're at 22. All right, keep it bringing. I want to see that number go up so we can talk about it. Because again, that's the thing though. That's why Xbox has to go out there because they don't have no one to protect them. They don't. All these media sites, all they do is they pick up on the negative news and goes ahead and trashes it. That's why they're out here shutting down all this fake stuff before the media picks it up and keeps on trashing at it. That's the fucking problem. Whether you like it or not, that's how it is. That's why they gotta go out there and shut down this shit. It's the truth though. Let's talk about it. But man, oh man, you know what, chat? I should grab that thing, print it out, and frame it. It's beautiful to see that. When you see stuff like that, you gotta enjoy it. You have to, chat. It's just beautiful. Because you don't see that every day when a company comes out and kicks your butt. Hey. Oh man, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I know someone out there right now telling me, hey, Nick, Blue's talking about you. I don't give a shit. Man, I don't hide. Oh, and another thing that happened yesterday, which I was laughing, which we talked about, you know, Shuhei got fired. Now everybody's like, we hate Jim Ryan. No. You guys ain't taking that back. You guys love Jim Ryan because Jim Ryan's the man who put 92 million consoles out there. Jim Ryan's the man when it came to sales. Jim Ryan's the man when it came to everything. From stopping the Call of Duty deal, for being exclusive. Jim Ryan was the man. Y'all cheer for Jim when he bought Bungie. Y'all cheer for Jim for all this stuff. While us have been warning you about Jim Ryan, y'all cheer for him. Well, now I don't hate him because y'all cheer for him. And I told this a long time ago. Jim Ryan fucked up PlayStation in a very bad way. It did. Because Sony right now is feeling that fuck up. They are. And now you guys cannot go out there and be like, oh, F Jim Ryan because he fired you. Y'all cheer for him. I'm sorry. So that's out of the table. 100%. That's out of the table. Pickles. That's how they are, Pickles. That's how they are. Now they ain't happy. Jake Tech didn't know the weird thing. He was DMing Joe from Seattle. What do you mean by that? What happened there, David? Give us the gossip. Give us the gossip. Man, speaking of which, where in the blue hell Big B Money at? Is Big B Money allowed though? I was trying to word out. I'm not seeing Big B Money out here. Come on, chat. Bring Big B Money. Tell Big B Money, come on here live and talk to us. Big B, where are you, Big B? So you can say Xbox good, Xbox kicking butt, Xbox about that. You know how Big B Money is, my friends? You know how he is. Ah, here we go. Let's see who's in. Nobody's out there on Twitter. No. Nobody's here on Twitch. No. That's just sad, though. It's okay. Ah, man. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day today, chat. Maybe we were happy with Xbox kicking butt out there. We were happy that we're getting another showcase, even though IGN doing it. Shit. But hey. It is what it is. Yeah. For who? Man, I'm about to buy a BB. He looking for who though? Why? Why? Okay, hold on a sec. Why BB Money looking for a cat though? Why BB Money looking for a cat though? I mean, seriously, why are you looking for a cat though? I mean, if you got a cat, just put it in what's that thing called? The Apple. Whatever that thing's called, that tracker that they put on animals though. I forgot the name of it. Just put that so that way you don't ever lose your cat. You know where it is though. Good golly. Yep. That's what you gotta do. What was the weird thing though, David? Looking for a cat, aka Streetwalker. Huh? I mean. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You can't put a tracker on that. They'd be in trouble, though. Oh, man. It's beautiful. Listen, chat. This is the beautiful thing when you go out there on Twitter. You see everybody just cheering for that tweet. It's so beautiful. It's been a while since we've seen that. It's been a while since we've seen a lot of people going out there and just cheering more for Xbox on a tweet, man. That's beautiful. And I'm happy Ronald came by and just said, nope, not this time, buddy. You can say what you want, but you ain't lying this time. Apple tag that cat. No. You can put a tracker on it. You may go to jail for it, though. Yes. Chat, let's not get the show to hell. Try to keep it nice. Let's not make the show go to hell. Right? Oh, chat making me laugh. Oh man. Oh, I got messages. Let's see what the message have to say though. Ooh, message. I got a message. Hold on, chat. Let's see. All right. Let's see what else is going on out here besides the tweet of Nib. Man, it's just beautiful how he got shut down. It's just beautiful. And tomorrow, chat, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about that news on Jason, you know, talking about the chip, you know, being a first party thing. And let's see what else we're going to bring up to the table, though. Because there has to be more news besides, you know, the F Jim Ryan tweets that's been going out there. Because everybody's mad. And remember, Jim Ryan does not have social media. Jim Ryan is that type of person that hides, though. So let's see, though. Let's see. What else is out here, chat? What else is out here? We talked a little about the layoff situation because, again, it's from Reddit, though. I mean, if it's true, well, what can we do, my friends? Just keep it going. Let's keep it going, baby. I'm just happy this guy got shut down. Yeah. Super happy that he did. Heck yeah, let's go. Louis, did you pre-order the controller for? No, I have not pre-ordered on it. Nib probably calling out sick from work today since he's been a victim of an assault. No, he's not, though. He's out there tweeting, you know, trying to move the goalposts. But no matter where he goes, though, he done. He done. I mean, bro, you got kicked by Jay Ronald. No matter what you do. Since there were no layoffs, we'll do this time. Well, on Reddit, they posted that Microsoft is going to lay off, you know, some of its gaming side, blah, 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 blah. But like I always say, though, if it's true, we'll wait for the company to confirm it. Right now, the way media is that you better watch out with what you're saying. You better watch out. Because, man, it ain't looking pretty. Watch out for what you say out there, because this is getting kicked all over the place now. Woo-wee. This has got to be a crack gamer moment. Yep. It is. This is 100% a crack gamer moment. I'm still laughing. I mean, seriously, like I said, last night I laughed for an hour, chat. I literally sat here with just laughing. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, baby. I sent that tweet to Joey, and Joey reposted it, of course, because, you know, hey, they console out there. I'm not very well console warriors, so I give it to them. I let them tweet. Let them get the fruits out here. Yes, sir. So I'm happy that he's getting his butt kicked. I don't know about you guys, but it's good. I know Will the Brook Boy is happy because, you know, Nib blocked him. Nib blocked this man. He blocked him for what? Because he called him out because he couldn't talk about the Sony lawsuit? Why can't you talk negative? I mean, what's the problem? Do you get codes? I mean, that's the question I asked, though. Do you guys get codes? Or what is it with you guys? Why can't you guys talk about it? Why are you so scared to talk about PlayStation, though? Oh, because your fans will be mad, though? Hey, it's a lawsuit. You're not the one putting it. You can talk about it. What's the problem? And the Xbox had a lawsuit. I will talk about it, too. What's the problem? You got to talk about it no matter what. So again, what's the problem with talking about things like that? Why are y'all so scared? So that's why Broke Boy called him out. And you know what he did, though? He decided to block poor Broke Boy for calling him out. Wow. Sad but true. Let's see, though. Shout out to the 50 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. But yes, Talos, I will order that controller. And like I said, I will have it in this box and I will save it. Because probably, you know, it's the same by the bug controller. Heck yeah. That's a nice controller. The headset, though. You know, I'm alright with the headset. Nib gonna be in his villain arc. He never had a villain arc, because the funny thing is, he has, on his Twitter feed, he has this thing like with his chest out there with all the PlayStation, you know, logos on it, because he thinks he's the man, though. Man, you found your kryptonite, man. You found your kryptonite right there. And that kryptonite knocked you the fuck out. Man, that is actually one of the best lines in movie history. You got knocked the fuck out. Let's see how it started. Man, everybody happy out here. He got shut down, my friends. He got shut down. Whoops. Oh man, Chad, like everywhere I go, no matter, I mean, my fingers hurt from you know, going down. Pause, it sounded wrong, but we're strolling down on the mouse pad, you know, trying to find any news though. And the only thing I can find is the parental controls from PlayStation, which I don't know why they're forcing that shit worldwide, but man, I don't know what's going on with PlayStation though. Seriously, PlayStation has done a lot of changes. It's getting weirder and weirder over there. And like I said, y'all need to start looking at your backyard and start focusing on Xbox. You do. Pormoto, what's up? Good morning, Pormoto. How you doing, sir? What's up? Don't gaff about the layoffs. The tech companies way overhired and COVID, and they're now shredding the necessary baggage. I know how the layoffs are working, you babe, but the thing is, you know, it's not only for like, because the thing is, these people make it big and huge when it comes down to Xbox though. And that's the sad part though. They do it really big. They go out there and do this Xbox tax crap, and at the end of the day though, it's everybody that's doing it. Because when PlayStation does its layoffs, even Jeff Keighley went, which he got called upon and said, hey, Jeff, this thing got shut down. Where you at, Jeff? Bring it. Jeff, bring it. Good to see Nib getting wrecked by Jason Ronald. Of course. That was beautiful, my friend. That was beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful things out there you can see. And of course we're going to celebrate, because you know why I celebrate? Because, listen, if he never, ever, ever did a video about me, like he did, I wouldn't care. But, hey, you decided to do a vid on Lou. Take that. I'm celebrating here. Ooh, and I want to thank Ronald for that. Sweet. I really do. Thank you, Ronald. Really appreciate it. Really do. Seriously, I do. Really do. Since I cannot do it, you came out and did it for all of us. Yep, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at Keith Thrasher. Windows is first party. No, can you clarify? Will it be dedicated to actual console like the Xbox normally, or will it be an open platform with Windows and Xbox sticker? Hey, my God. He still doesn't get it. You need to go out there and defend his little nib. Aww. You defend little nib out here. So sad. Good God. I mean, bro, take the L's. Take the L and leave. Stop talking about it. I mean, it's so funny. Like, literally, I'm strolling down the tweet after what Jay Brown did, and Nib just kept quiet because he had to take his L, my friend. There's nothing else he can do but just take the L. Supposedly, he calls things down the middle, but when it comes down to Xbox, he doesn't call it down the middle. He destroys it. Yep. So, oh, what happened to him? Oh, man. Yo, B. Since you're here, we'll go back to that gossip. We've been talking for like 40 minutes now. We ran out of the gossip, though, but it was beautiful, though. I got to say, that was like the most beautiful thing we saw out there. So I'll reread it again for you guys who just hopped in, and we just laugh about it again because, of course, This is something to laugh about, at least for the next 25 minutes. So this is what happened, though. This is what happened, Yo B. And Yo B, I was telling the chat the story that yesterday while I was preparing the show and everything going through Twitter, I saw this tweet at 12:10 a.m. And of course, you know, Lou doesn't console war out there. He just trolls a little bit, has a little bit of fun. That's what I do. So what I did was I sent it to Joey. I sent it to the XBI podcast. I sent it to New Legal. And of course, Joey went out there, put it out there, and, you know, it started to troll. Yes, man. That's beautiful. So this is how it all started. So Nib goes out there and puts this. He says, prominent leaker Kepler L2 has dropped an eyebrow razor. In a response to someone asking about the Helix next generation console PC chip, he says it won't be sold directly to consumers, but you'll be able to buy an Asus MSI Xera Helix machine. Whether he means it will be a third-party branded machines using the same chip as Helix in addition to Helix itself, or if Helix itself will be made by third parties, I'm not sure. Of course, misinforming like always. I hope he's not implying Helix will be a third-party machine like Asus ROG X Ally. Of course, again, misinforming. Either way, potentially disappointing or pointing to a machine that might be less custom and console specific than past console releases. And so, of course, he went out there and posted this 14 hours ago. And, like I said, yo, the biggest slack came by because Jay Rano responded saying Project Helix will be available as a first-party Xbox console. It cannot get better than that. So there you have it, Yobi. Another crap gamer moment, my friend. Beautiful. Christian Gallego says, we GameCube Xbox. Wait, Nick got pink slap once, and now it's like, thank you, sir. May I have another? Have a third-party Xbox is my PC. Damn, Pomorto throwing out the heat. You seriously dislike that dude, bro? Joby, you know what he did? He did a video about me the other day. He did not tag me. I said, Nib, at least have the cojones to tag me. Tag me. I don't hide. I'm on my channel. Want to come by and argue? Come over here. Oh, but I don't argue on Twitter. I waste my time on Twitter arguing. I know, because you got your little squad over there. Over here, you ain't got no squad. I mean, seriously, who likes that dude? All he does is misinform. He's not honest, though. So he goes out there and does all these tweets, right? Goes out there and does all these tweets to get his little tweet cash or something. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. But, yeah. Remember, before purchasing a PC, to check with a PlayStation professional to see if the specs are worth it. It was a super clown. The fact that he got back at Jason Ronald shows exactly that. He needs to learn to shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me show you that, too. Thank you for that. Because, of course, Nib couldn't shut up about it, and Nib tried to move the goalpost after that slap. He tried to move the goalpost. And he says right here, but, will the Helix chip be available on the hardware manufacturers also? From my tweets, whether he means there will be third-party branded machines using the same chip as Helix in addition to Helix itself, or if Helix itself will be made by third parties, I'm not sure. Chat, I got a question, chat. Chat, who is making? Seriously, who is making the chip? I'm not the biggest techie thing out here, but we all know who's making the Microsoft chip. Who's making it? Or if they list will be made by third parties? I mean, shit, Microsoft does not make their own chip. They hired who? What? I forgot the name of it. That who's making Helix project? Hold on, let me. There you go. AMD is making it. It's a third party. See, so stupid. I just looked for it. I just typed in Google, who is making the chip for Helix project? AMD is making the custom system on a chip for Microsoft next generation console. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me laugh for this. Who is making the chip for the PlayStation 6? Oh Lord, that tells you a lot though. Oh Lord. So guess who also is making the chip for the PS6 though? I mean, it just gets funnier and funnier. Chad, you just gotta laugh at this. Because seriously, that's what you gotta do. You gotta laugh. Oh, is the third party making the chip for itself? Of course the damn third party is AMD that's making. Oh my God. I mean, Chad, he got so destroyed out there that he did not know. Seriously, Chad, he just did not know how to respond to it. He got so destroyed. Oh my God. I mean, look, but, I mean, if he, bro, this is what Microsoft has been. God, I had to set up because I just cannot sit down for this. This is just too damn funny, Chad. I cannot sit down for this because seriously, even PlayStation does not make its own chips. Oh my God, I mean, come on, man. Oh God. Whew. Okay. All right. Oh Lord. All right. Oh Lord. Oh my God. You just gotta laugh at this stuff, Chad. You gotta laugh at this stuff. It's true though. I mean, you're just finding out that these systems are made by third parties. And the PlayStation. Oh God. Seriously. Yeah, I mean, if you sit down, you look at the motherboard, you look at the chip, you look at the RAM, you look at all the stuff. The PlayStation is the one who sits down and makes his RAM in his own factory. You think Xbox does the same? I mean, if you're not figured out, I mean, even though PlayStation has its own factory to build the PS5s, though, they hired Foxconn for production too. Foxconn builds on the consoles too. And Xbox even hired Foxconn to build on the consoles too. Oh, Lord. I mean, bro, come on. Oh man, look, what kind of a question is that? I mean, I bet you Ron saw that question like, bro, didn't you see that AMD is making the chip? I mean, AMD is a third. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. All right. He got destroyed so bad that he made a new post to the flag. Listen, the biggest garlic. Look, the second post is even worse. I mean, reading through this again, it's even worse. I mean, that is sad. Bro, that is just too sad reading this. Oh my God. Because he made it worse. Look what he said again in the post and deflected though. Whether he means this will be a third-party random machines using the same chip as Helix in addition to Helix and software, if Helix will be made by third parties, is not sure. Third parties chip. When the chip is made by a third-party company, oh my God, the same company that is making a chip for you guys. Oh God, I'm dying out here, chat. I'm dying. Oh no. This is just too funny. Oh God. Ooh, Foxconn to be built out. Exactly. Yeah, it did, but I think it's Foxconn over there in Vietnam though, because I think Vietnam I think even Foxconn moved the factory to Vietnam too. I think they did, didn't I? I think yeah. Because yeah, I mean, listen, Foxconn builds this stuff. These companies build these boxes. Same company that build that, but they build iPhones, they do all this stuff. It's cool. Comment about making the CPU available to the market is so dumb. Amy said costumes suck, meaning the architecture is made for just the console. Exactly, Palmoro. That's why I'm laughing my butt off. I'm dying over here, Palmoro. I'm dying. But at the end of the day, it's fun stuff to see how goofy he looking. Seriously, it's just fun stuff. Oh, got some news though. Frontier Walker. Kiki Wolfkill is leaving Microsoft. She was the one who made the Halo TV. She let us see people try to make a big deal out of it. This after she's been there for 20 years. Oh, of course they'll make a big deal out of it. Why not? Oh, that was the layoff. Probably. Want to be now? Oh, for lying. Of course, Pickles, that's what they do. They misinform. And that's the problem. You need to stop misinforming. You need to be on the dot in order to be respected, though. How can I go out here and misinform something? Because listen, if this was happening, though, right? If there was a website talking about that, that Xbox, is gonna do this and do that, right now, I would have been saying, not right now, probably tomorrow, I would have been talking about it because it's, it was a late night thing that happened yesterday. Right now, I probably would be saying, wait for the company to confirm. You guys remember when I used to say that a lot? I always told you guys, I know people out there are misprinting stuff and saying all this stuff, but we gotta wait till the company to confirm. Or, the guys who talk to the higher-ups and they're saying, oh, I talked to higher-ups, I'm the man because I talked to Billy Joe Bob from over there in Microsoft. Yeah, Billy Bo Joe, what's up, man? Yeah, what you gonna tell me today? Well, Gears coming out this year. Where's Gears at? I'm talking about 2025 though. Judas Roars. Here's the thing though, right? Here's the thing though. The thing is, Judas, that people like to talk though. People like to talk though. And when you talk, you gotta watch out what you say. Me, Lou, and this is something I'm gonna tell you guys. Even though I might hear something out there, even though someone might tell me something from the inside or not, and if I knew something, I will not talk about it. Because the thing is, look, chat, something I've learned out of all this time for doing this is that you gotta watch out what you say, because it might come back and bite you in the butt. And you're not gonna look good for saying what you're saying, though. I mean, it will. I mean, it does. It happens. So you gotta watch out what you say, though. You cannot go out there and confirm stuff and say things just because you talk to some dude over there. Because look, this is something I've learned too. Sometimes there's a plan, and the plan might change. It might. Because right now, the way the industry is, we cannot stick to how things are. For example, right? You hear a rumor and you go out there and misinform about a chip or something like that, like how Nib was doing it. Oh, we'll be available with third parties and stuff like that. I mean, listen, look. Let me tell you something. It's simple. One argument, and if Bro Boy is here, he will tell you, it's about the Xbox One X. It's a PC. It's an Xbox device. It's a PC. It's an Xbox device. A PC. It's an Xbox device. Yo, let me tell you something. It's like Netflix. Is there a Netflix device? Does it exist? Do we have a station thing that's called Netflix? No. The SOC being available to other companies will be like partnerships like Xbox One Ally, and not confirming but admitting it's a real possibility are different. The thing is, though, Judas Roars, that it's all software. It's not chips, it's all software. And if you don't see this, like for example, I was going to talk about this yesterday in the morning, but my show yesterday was going to be that Nintendo, they figured out how to add Steam to Nintendo. All they got to do is break through the software, break through a lot of stuff, and they can add Steam to Nintendo. They did this with PlayStation 2. They broke through the PlayStation thing and built you a Steam machine, basically. So this is all software, though. You have the chip, and these chips, for example, they're pretty much like computers, and all you got to do is break the wall down. How the Jericho song says, break the walls down, break down the walls, bam, which is a pretty good sound from Jericho, of course. But yes, once you break down those walls, you can add windows, you can add this, you can add that. All you got to do is do the coding and figure it out. And you can run all these things on it. That's simple. The tough part is breaking the code off, but yeah, you know what I mean though. But yeah, these machines are pretty much PCs. The only thing is the software in it is the thing that's preventing it from becoming a PC. Because again, the Nintendo Switch 2, Has Steam on it. If they want to do the coding, you can add Steam to it. I saw that, no joke. That was from FarQ who sent it. PlayStation 5, they've added Steam to it. No joke. On Xbox, if they can break through, they can add Steam to it too. No joke. They can. But again, software. So this custom sock that they're making is for the box itself. Now, if you see that it has the Xbox experience on it, it's because it's software. That's the whole thing. Yes, sir. I've argued with opponents who are so dumb that actually think that the consoles have a GPU that can't be removed or integrated. Exactly. They cannot do that, though. You can't. We wish we could, but we can't, though. Maybe commercial version, but the same PC components evolve differently over time. AMD has never sold a full console board or CPU combo not happening. Yep, they have not done that, though. That's true, though. Because there's not like a device out there that's like a PC thing, like it's Xbox or something. I don't know. What they can do is they can add the software to it. Just like the Xbox Rogue Ally. You turn it on, right? And you got the Xbox experience there. But Judas, if let me give you an example. If there's someone out there that can add the PlayStation Store to the PC, where you can use the PlayStation, window effect on your PC, and they actually done it. I mean, there's someone that has that program. You can do it on your PC. You don't even have to buy a PS5 for that, and you can buy it from the store and all this stuff, though. But why would they sell it to partners, though? I mean, if they want to get out of the console market, then you sell it to partners. Why would I want to sell it to partners, though? I mean, they're already invested into it. They probably paid a ton of money, which you know how contracts are. If they back out on it, they probably got to pay a fee, because you got AMD manufacturing this chip at this very moment. So why would you pull out on manufacturing these chips, though, or sell them to another partner, though? But what they can do is sell them the software. That's what they can do, though. Like the Xbox Rogue Ally X. I mean, if you sit there, you look at the chip that's inside the Xbox Rogue Ally X, and you look at the chip on the sock on the Series X is different. It's not the same, though. But the Xbox Rogue Ally X has the Xbox experience. That's the thing, though. And what's funny is they say it's not an Xbox device, but it has Xbox on it. If it does have Xbox on it, it's an Xbox device. No matter what they say. It can do PC things, yeah. Handles PC, yeah. But it's the Xbox experience that's on it, so it's an Xbox device. Even though it doesn't do a lot of things that the console does, because they're working on it to bring it, but it's an Xbox device. Because it has the name on Xbox on it. But yeah, I'm just happy, chat. I'm just happy this guy got slapped around. Because seriously, come on, man. Come on. Come on, bro. Now, you can turn your Xbox into a PC. I've seen that, though. I've seen people, and it's out there, though. It's been on the news out there. I saw someone that actually pulled out everything inside the Xbox and built themselves a PC. I've seen that. With the Xbox itself. They use the Xbox casing to make a PC. I've seen that. So that's it. I mean, constant GPU swapping will cause a lot of problems with the devs. They can make the reference and then the partners make an Xbox like ROG. MS said it is because the thing is, remember, it's all Judas. I think you're getting out of the proportion. I'll go back to it. Look, you gotta understand though. When you look at these machines, you open them up. You see the insides of them. They got SSDs. They got RAM. They got system on the chip. They got a whole bunch of things in there, right? They do have all these PC components, right? Now, the thing is, you have a software that prevents you from making it into a PC. But you can grab this device and make it into a PC. You don't need to take anything out. All you got to do is break through the coding, which is a hard thing to do. Break through all those codes and make the device a PC. And it becomes a PC. If you don't believe me, look, tap in. Can you add Steam to Nintendo Switch? And there will be an article of someone who actually broke through the coding behind the Switch and made the Switch into a Steam machine. Same thing with PlayStation. PS5, there is an article that I talked about, and I even talked about it in the morning show, that they made a PS5 into a Steam machine. It was through coding. So basically, if you break through that barrier, then you can have this right here. Remembering Nib's quote a couple of days ago is funny as part of why folk me will always be more educated, informed, and accurate with analysis and high PR merchants like you. Did he actually say that? Wow. I mean, his ego is really up in the sky. Even I make mistakes. And I own my mistakes, though. I make tons of mistakes out here. They're already blaming the series. The series already. Hey, Turtle, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? D87, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. And right here, enjoying how Nib got destroyed out there. Well, I got your point, though. But listen, if they're making a custom chip for their console, they're making it for their box. Now, what they can do is sell them the software. Because, look, I have a 3080 right here installed with the, what's the chip I have? I don't remember what the name of the heck of the chip was because it was so long ago. I don't remember. It was in 2019. But I can run my Xbox here and have the Xbox experience, and I can plug my controller in my PC and have an Xbox myself. That's called having the Xbox experience. Literally, just got to go in Windows. Hey, Windows, where's Xbox? Bloop. Here it is. Ah, there it is. Open it up. Yay. Here we go. Open up my Xbox right here. And it says, Crazy Louie, what you want to play? And I say, I want to play this. And boom, I'm already playing. On Xbox. And the achievement pops up. The same thing that you know that it popped. Sorry for that sound, though. But I know that's not the sound effect. But I get the achievement sound effects over here, though. And when I go into my Xbox, it says, hey, you got an achievement for doing this. Thank you. So you got the Xbox experience over here. And if it's play anywhere, and you know, even better. But yeah, that's the thing, though. It's all software, my friend. That's the thing that people don't talk about. They tell you that, oh, they can sell this chip, but why would they sell it, though? Especially if they sign a deal with NVIDIA. Or sorry, not NVIDIA, AMD. They sign a deal with AMD. Is it the same thing, NVIDIA, AMD? I always get confused. For me, it's always the same thing. And if I'm confused, sorry about that, child. Like I said, if I make a mistake, I own it. But if they're doing this, it's okay. No problem. I mean, like I said, though, all you got to do is give them the software. You don't have to give them the whole system inside of it. Why? What are going to do, build another box, though? Now, if they want to sign a deal, of course, you know, and try to get it to build it in there, I mean, they have to sign a deal. But I think those guys would like to make their own things. Because, you know, it's probably too expensive to make the box like that. I mean, I don't know. You have to wait and see. I think that was the way they did this whole Edison Xbox, because they were going to have more third-party Xbox devices. But it's just, look, this is an Xbox third-party device right here. Your TV is an Xbox third-party device or whatever. But once you launch your Xbox right here, it becomes the Xbox experience. Same thing with Netflix. You got Netflix on cell phone, tablets. I remember I talked about this in Xbox, which I got the idea of the campaign, though. But the campaign literally tore the box apart, which sucked. But the whole idea for this in Xbox, I got it. Beep, beep, did you find the cat? But wow, if he actually said that, his ego's way too far. He needs to slow down with that ego. He needs to slow down with that ego. He needs to. You got it, though. That's what I mean, though. Like, look, I don't have any problem. You can say all that stuff, though. I don't have any problem. But look, if you're wrong, you're gonna get bit by it, and then you go back and argue with the person like, yeah, I do talk. You don't talk to no one like I do, because I'm like, bro, come on. You be more humble, man. Be more nicer. I mean, people take their time to come over here to your shows and have a good conversation. You know, why you gotta be mean to them? I don't understand why we have to be mean to some people sometimes. Unless if the person is rude and calls you an idiot or something, like someone I know who did in here. Like I said, you know, he better watch out. And it was disrupted, though, because, you know, of course, his fan favorite person out there got shut down. I'm sorry he got shut down, but that's what you get. for always defending these dudes. They're not speaking the truth, though. And always sticking up with these dudes, thinking that these dudes are the man because they're on top with the rumors and everything. Listen, it's simple. All I got to do is create a Reddit account. Create a Reddit account, go to Reddit, go to Icon Era, go to all this stuff, and go out there and throw it. I was going to head over there, Sour Blow. I was going to head over there. All you do is Sour Blow, Sour Blow, Sour Blow. What's up? But that's how it is. But chat, listen up. The crazy ones got to go in a couple minutes. I'm going to have someone come over here and destroy some ponies in a little bit. And what do you mean, Louis, by there's going to be some ponies being destroyed? Well, you know, of course. They're going to fumigate my house, which it needs to be fumigated, my friends. It just needs to. I don't know. I do not know why. I keep on saying this again and again. We have a roach problem in this building, and we got to get it done. And so this fumigation is going to be a little bit strong. So, yeah, I got to exit the house. If not, I will sit down and hang out with you a couple more minutes. But, you know, I already told them at 11:30 be here because, you know, I got other things I got to do. So, chats, before I go, what you've all been playing, my friends? What you've all been playing? Like, not Taderos, you know. I'm just trolling though. You know how they say, joking around out there, that, you know, that cockroaches, you know, live in PlayStation consoles though. That's you know, I'm just joking about it. Louis' apartment, yes. My God, tomorrow, this is insane though. It all started, like, well, you got some what y'all playing. Quick story. It all started by 2, and so I get rid of the 2. So I start fumigating. I start, you know, using the spray, covering things up, you know. And I was like, oh, Lord, what am I going to do with this? You know, shit. And then after 2, like over the weekend, I said, this is enough. I killed 40 roaches over the weekend. I said, okay, that's it. Time to call a good company. Because the one I had before that used to come over here and fumigate, chat, a day later, I had roaches running on the wall. I even took a picture of it and showed it to the person. Like, oh, we're going to call the fumigation company. I said, no, do not call them because I don't want to listen to the bullshit. I don't. I'll just give it a couple of days. They're probably coming out because they're dying. But no, they were not dying. I guess they built a colony in my house after that. And they've just been coming out. Last night, literally, chat, no joke. Last night, I went into the kitchen. And I said, okay, let me do a run through the kitchen. I literally myself did a run through the kitchen, cleaned the kitchen, you know, did something amazing with the kitchen and all this shit. Man, the kitchen was nice and neat. Boom, it was beautiful. The kitchen was good. I even used pine saw, used all that stuff, made the kitchen, you know, nice and, you know, beautiful smell. And man, chat, listen. I said, okay, let me wait a while. Around 12, I came back, and guess what? Yep, and they're here, chat. They're here. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Damn, these guys are on the dot. Wow. Sour Blow. First time, you know, I told them to be here at 11:30 and they got here at 11:33. That's amazing. Hey, good on time. So, chat, I had to do this real quick. I've been playing Replace and Phasmophobia with, you know, Zuri and a couple of friends. Been having fun. But, chat, like always, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Seriously, chat. You guys are the best. So, chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. It sucks, Sour Blow. It was bad. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Tuesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast. When we do come back at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesdays with Sour Blow, that is in here, the Big Plume and Silent Cypher. Yes. And on Fridays, if I be they don't XP en español with Elvis, Eliasita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out. Over there on Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on talking about what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, have a beautiful Tuesday. Enjoy. All right, I'm back. But hey, chat, have a beautiful Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. And remember, I got a girlfriend.